today we're playing more Final Fantasy 14, because why not? Because I have stream goals, baby. I just paid my bills. I am a successful and confident citizen of the world. And now we're doing some quests. So let's get right to the questing, baby. Bye. Oh. Come on, where are you? I don't want to spend all day looking for you. It seems Bot has left us a note. It seems so. Excuse me. Let's see what we can do here. Ba, 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 ba. The time has come to bid you my final farewell. Try as I might to focus on the present, the past still haunts me. My family calls. If you can find it within you to grant me one last favor, I bid you deliver my head to the Allied forces. I have enclosed instructions to this end. No, we can't. Well, we have to stop him. Oh my goodness. What the heck? What did I just run into? What did I just stumble upon during my adventures? Gosh, I have so many things to sell. We can't let him go through with this, Will. It looks like he's heading northwest toward the fringes. I pray we're not too late. Let's go. Let's intervene. Life is worth it, baby. Trust me, I know. I have been through it. I've been there. I've been there more times than you can possibly count. And life is definitely worth it. Let's go. Please leave. I need to be alone. Oh, let's congratulate. Yes? Congratulations, Serpent Officer. You're a great hero, I believe is the correct response. I said leave, damn you. Why do you insist on showering me with unwanted gratitude? Because you did something a few weeks ago that somebody remembered and told me about. Yes, I was there at Ralgro's Reach, but I was barely able to escape with my life, let alone save others. I see. I'm afraid the man you're looking for isn't here. Such a brave soul, that one. Our mission was done. Yet he chose to stay on the front lines and save as many as he could. If not for his injuries, he would have... The man died a hero, though. I doubt anyone will ever know. All we can do now is pray he finds peace in the great beyond. I see. Where is he? Oh. Pray. Do da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. How fares the unsung hero of Ralgar's Reach? Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. I'll have to go pay my respects later. It's a terrible tragedy to lose such a fine soldier, but through his sacrifice, a great many will live to keep fighting the good fight. We will carry on in his stead, and someday bring a lasting peace to the realm. I see. Well, that sucks. He seemed like a pretty awesome guy, based on the story, but apparently he passed away. J-Tribe. There's M-Tribe, there's J-Tribe. Okay, killing something that's causing some kind of disruption in the neighborhood. It's pretty standard fare. Ba, ba, ba. You sense a hostile presence! I sense the hostility. I'm here to weed it out. Woo! Bow! Bam! Slam! Shazam! Pah! That's twice now you've saved me. It took everything I had to slay even one. At least now the watering hole is safe. Let's return to Alagiri. Alright. Aligiri it is. I think I'll just fly. It's pretty close by. I don't need to teleport. Don't need to teleport. We're hoofing it in the sky. Doko desu ka? You're amazing back there. Reminded me of those stories about my aunt. Shame not of the J tribe think so highly of her. They say she abandoned her home and the tribe, but don't believe she would do such a thing. Not if there was another way. I know she would have stayed if she was. She would have fought and protected us all. One day I'll be strong enough to do what she couldn't. My loved ones will never need fear the Garleans or anyone else ever again. My sister can yell at me until she's blue in the face, but I refuse to give up. That said... 1, 2... Did you find her? So she's involved in more trouble, has she? Well, I can't get mad at her for protecting the watering hole. I keep forgetting my little sister isn't quite so little anymore, and it seems a knack for fighting runs in the family. Speaking of which, curiosity got the better of me, and I asked a few of the soldiers if they knew aught of my aunt. They say a woman matching her description works closely with a man named Arenvald. I plan to send her a letter asking her to come bid her sister a final farewell. If my sister finds out, she's like to run off in search of her. I hope she doesn't, but I can't stop her from living her own life. Should that day come, I'll just have to... sorry about that. Don't let me keep you with these sob stories. I'm sure my sister will be fine. I'm sure she will too. I'm sorry I wasn't really paying attention, but I'm sure it was a very, very nice sister you have. Wasn't super paying attention super hard on these, to be honest, but... You know, it is what it is. I'm just doing my thing. I want to do all the side quests. I set myself up to do all the side quests, and now I'm doing all the side quests, so I can't really, you know, complain. I was thinking earlier today, I was like, do I really want to do all the side quests? They're pretty pointless, you know? The man lies dead, the victim of an attack by some wild creature. But then... the more I think about it, it's like everything on this game is pointless. So, why not experience everything the game has to offer? Maybe not everything on the game, but some things. Most things, maybe. There are some things that are definitely worth doing on this game, like raiding and stuff, because you get to build friendships and stuff with people. That's always nice. Mapping the realm. I think I've gotten all of the maps so far. I don't think there's any places I haven't gotten. I wouldn't even know how to check. So I have to make some advertisements for my channel because I want to promote it. And that seems kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to doing some ads so that people know about me. You could be the best streamer in the world, but if people don't know about you, how are you gonna succeed? Bump-a-da, 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 bump-a-da. Do-do-do-do. It seems I was right to ask for your aid. He will need treatment, but his wounds are not severe. There is still the matter of the provisions, however. Would you continue with the delivery while I see him back to town? They were meant for Guntmar. Continue north and you'll find him. Thanks. Let me get this supply crate here for you. Let's get that supply crate here for you. Let's go. Power Surge LLC. Sense a hostile presence. It's bought. We gotta save them. Why would they waste the chance to make an example of me? An example of me. This is all our fault. If we hadn't shown such aggression to the Allied forces, they would have likely made their intentions clear ages ago. You needn't apologize. If I had known they wouldn't kill me, I would have merely sought another way to death's door. But why? You have so much to live for. I have nothing. What is a man without his family? A soldier without his men? I've stained my hands with the blood of so many innocents. Then for what? You still have Alighieri. It would have been all too easy to stand by and watch as the soldiers taunted and tormented us, yet you chose to show us mercy. Well, that was... After all the good you've done here, are you not worth living for? Am I not worth living for? I know I can never replace your family. I would never try, but I'd like to try and make you happy if you let me. But what? Has this obsession loss truly made you so blind? The people of Alighieri care about you, none more so than me. You brought light and hope back into our lives, and I would return that kindness 100-fold if I can. Oh, he's got a girlfriend now. Isn't that nice? By all means, let's get married, settle down here in the village, and fill our cottage with the pitter-patter of little feet. Oh, aw, that's so beautiful. Marriage? I didn't mean to. That's not to say I'm opposed to... Oh dear, this is all so sudden. Fill the house with little feet. Before you let your imagination run wild, there's still the matter of my surrender to the Allied forces. I'm going to need your help in assuring the others that I won't be put to death. Yes, of course. I suppose this is it. I know not what they have in store for me, but I will at least atone for my crimes. When they release me, well, it seems I have something worth waiting for. Thank you for everything. Ba 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 boom ba 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 boom ba 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 boom ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. An adventure? What are you doing in a place like this? Ah, provisions. How did you get a hold of them? Do 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 do. Da, na, 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 na. Fancy meeting you here in a place like this. I could actually use a bit of help from a capable adventurer such as yourself. Keeping watch up all by my lonesome is surprisingly tiresome work. Lately, I haven't been able to keep focused, and I nod off at the strangest times of the day. If you could bring me a single horn from the mood suits over near by Goodblade, it would help me immensely. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Look at all these dang quests, man. I'm up to my neck in them. Mind your step. This headwind is helping us now, but the wind can be fickle. You don't want the kickern picking up your scent. I've been posted here to monitor the movement, but I fear they may discover me soon as my perfume has nearly run out. Wait a minute, you're an adventurer, right? I've got a job for you, if you're interested in making a bit of easy gill. I need you to track down an acquaintance of mine, a hunter from Alagiri, and fetch a flask of Mudsud tallow from him. The Kikurn have been unusually active the past few days, and I dare not take my eyes off them if I can help it. Bring me that flask, and consider yourself a few gil wealthier. Ba-da-ba. Excuse my cough. It's I'm getting over an infection, upper respiratory infection. I seem to get those a lot. I seem to get them like once a year, at least. Upper respiratory infection sucks. But apparently I'm just prone to them. You know? Not much I can do about it. I wonder if it's because I snore. I wonder if that's the reason I get them so often. Breathing in all the bad germs. Okay, there is something going on in this area here that I cannot locate. Here you are. Thank you. Rahu sent you, did he? The Kikurn must be up to something if he can't be bothered to come meet me. Luckily for him, I've already prepared another bottle of his perfume. Now listen, you must not, under any circumstances, open that bottle. One drop of that gets on your clothes and you'll be smelling a chocobo shite for at least a week. I see. Thanks for the heads up, I suppose. You are under attack. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum bum bum, bum da-dum, dum da-dum, dum da-dum, dum dum dum, da-dum, dum da-dum, dum da-dum, dum dum dum, dum da-dum, dum da-dum, dum da-dum, dum dum dum. Death. Good, you're back. Seeing as you're here, I've got one last favor to ask of you. Would you sprinkle that there Talo on me? Just thinking about the smell, I can't bear to do it myself. Mudsud tallow. Ugh. Huh, funny. Cute little note here. God's my nose, I swear this smells worse than before. See, the only way to hide one scent from the Kikurn is to mask it with another. Considering their keen sense of smell, even facing this general direction must be painful for them. Then again, they don't have to live with it. You may want to get going soon. Stay close for too long and you may have to live with this for a while yourself. Ba 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 ba. I love being able to just fly through all these quests with flying unlocked. It's quite convenient to be able to just fly everywhere. It also moves very quickly too. It just makes the whole side questing process much easier and painless. Good evening. Good seeing you, adventurer. Thanks again for your mood suit horn. I've never felt better. There's enough left over for one more cup, and since you're here, I hope you could deliver it to someone. When you return to Aligiri, could you give this to the soldier standing guard at the north gate? Very well. I live to please. Ba da da da. Ba ba da da da. There he is, the hero of the hour. I don't know how you did it, but Jijali's returned just now with Bout in tow. He says he's ready to turn himself in. What's more, public reaction to his surrender has been surprisingly calm. The last thing we need is to be fending off the people we came to save. If you hadn't shown up when you did, I'm sure they'd be chasing us out of here with pitchforks and torches by now. To make sure they don't, we'll all be walking a leaf out of Bout's book and building better relations with the townsfolk. It'll take some work to be sure, but we'll get this place back to the way it used to be. Healing. Great. The mighty adventurer returns, but has he completed the task set before him? Here you go. Aha! I was right to call on you. I have an eye for these things, you see. But it is not I who will benefit from your aid, but the good soldiers here in Aligiri. I deliver all manner of supplies, from the armor on their backs to their bread in their bellies. The last thing we need is them marching into battle with empty hands or stomachs. And I would be to blame. Why, if you hadn't recovered those crates, I would have no choice but to flee under the cover of night, and perhaps even assume a new identity. You don't believe me, do you? I should hope not. A merchant will sell nothing without a convincing smile to show his customers. Thanks to you, my smile remains genuine, for now at least. Ah, adventurer, always a pleasure. Is there something I can do for you? Here's your Mudsud broth. Is this? It is! Guntmar's Mudsud broth. Never have I tasted anything so rich, so robust, and the pleasant aftertaste that lingers for days on the end. It's simply to die for. You would never guess something so wonderful could come from a creature so horrid, but such dishes made from the horns and bones of animals are quite common in Garabania. Aside from their distinctive flavors, they all have varying effects that are quite beneficial to one's health. Some say recipes came from trade with the Near East, if you can believe such a thing. I should return home right now and... Oh dear, I believe I'm drooling. You'll have to excuse me. Thank you again for this most pleasant surprise. Okay, I believe that is all of the quests on this map. All of the quests that are available to me on this map are, well, almost completed. So, I'm almost done with this map. That's good. I'm glad I got it done so quickly. Ba 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 na 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 na. Whatever business you have to wait. Okay, whatever business you have will have to wait. The area must be cleared of Magitech drones post haste. They could be upon us at any moment. I'm sorry, but I must ask you to vacate the area, or perhaps if you're willing to assist me, have a look at my map. This is our present location. I'd like you to survey these 3 areas and dispense with any drones you encounter. We can speak after you've returned. I got about 5 minutes left. Only got a few minutes left. Let's turn in these quests and call it. But enough of my ramblings. Unfortunately, I don't know the man you're looking for, but if he was seeking safety, he likely found it with the Resistance. Whether he meant to fight or flee beyond Belzer's wall, their help would be indispensable. I'm sure they will have answers for you. If you plan on speaking with someone from the Resistance, might I suggest seeking out Guntmer? You know, you would be hard-pressed to find a man who knows more of the peaks than him. He should be back at our camp due west of here. Where did you find him? I've a mind to give that reckless bugger a good... He's dead? Gods damn it, and damn Relgar in particular. My mate went to the temple... My mate went to his temple to atone, but that's taken it a bit bloody far. Knowing our countrymen were out there fighting and dying for our freedom while we shuffled through like pack beasts for the Empire, it wears down on a man's soul. When my friend heard how the Fist of Ralgar disciplines would perform hard labor at the... disciples would perform hard labor at the temple to expunge their sins, he got into his head to do the same. It's not like I was happy with our lot either, but we were born under imperial rule. You did things their way, or you died. I'm not giving up. I'll bear the guilt and the glares of my countrymen and live a life full enough for the both of us. Thank you for letting me know his fate. Ba, ba, ba. Were you able to find the flowers I asked for? Here they are. Beautiful, aren't they? It's said that they only grow in spots that have been struck by the destroyer's lightning, rare and precious, just like she was. I'm sorry, I cannot bear to speak her name. She did not believe in the gods, and I know nothing of her homeland's customs, but I would honor her memory all the time. I will take this bouquet and lay it down at the place where the often men speculate. Shut up. That would have worked and where she was stationed. Thank you. Great. Okay. I'm good there. Let's go ahead and cut off the stream. Thank you so